Hi everyone, just wanted to show you something. A few years ago I found a quad cave spider spawner in my survival world, and I never got round to filming it, I don't think. Or if I did film it, I only filmed the very last parts of the process. I'm now playing another world with my sister, and I found another one. So if you stand right here where I've put this oak block, those two are on and those two are on. So I'm going to try and find out if there's any more that I can find around here, because I bet there is. So that's what this little mini-sode is going to be for, basically. So I'm just trying to figure out, one, where the hell I put my storage. There it is. Yeah, so just trying to make sense of everything that's happening here. I do need those bundles on me, probably. So I'm going to get some furnaces built. We'll have 4. I shouldn't have done that. Put that back there. So yeah, we're not going to do too much today, but I just wanted to show you the basics of dealing with one of these spawners, and this is going to be a very simple video. So what you want to do is first you need to mine them out so you can see all of them, and then when the fire particles are on, that means they're ready to spawn stuff and you're in range. It's 16 blocks, sort of circular. I'm not in range of that one right now. I need to be a little bit forwards. So I literally have to be right in the centre of this block. I don't think I can even walk to the back, can I? No, it turns off. So it is partial. So I would have to actually here craft a trapdoor to make sure I can't push all the way back. If I do this now, I go back there, it doesn't work. So yeah, I need to use the trapdoor. And that way I know they're both on. And that one looks like it's on. Yeah, that one's on. And then we want to, as well, I would like to get some of this cooked. So we'll do the cooking over here, I think. It's probably a sensible place to do it. We've got these spider spawners running, and we'll just use those for now, for that. And I don't know what we're going to use here. I think we'll do the same. We'll just use the fences, because the fences aren't that useful to us. They're useful while we're down here for building stuff, you know, for smelting. But on their own, they're not actually that great. But yeah, we've got this area here. We've got these 2 spawners, and then got those other ones. I want to see if there's any more. I know there's another one around here somewhere, I think. Was it around here, or was this where a witch was? This is where a witch was. But we'll just take this wood down anyway. And cave spiders, very important. They're like half a block tall. I think, or just a little bit more than half a block tall. So when you are making somewhere to hit them early game, you need to be very careful that they can't get out of the gap and attack you. Because if the gap is 1 block tall or 1 block wide, they will get through it and they will eat you. And it's not fun. So you have to be very careful with what you're doing. And watch out for dripstone as well, because they can make mining quite difficult. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any more around here. I think we've just got a quadruple. I thought we had 6. We do actually have 6 spider spawners down here somewhere. But not all of them are going to activate at the same time. So to get this working early game, what we really want to do is get some water. And we could, I guess we could just have dripstone, fill a cauldron, get some water. We could walk around until we find some. I don't think it will take too long. I mean, there's some there. So yeah, not too hard. But we need to get 2 buckets. And then crafting table. You've got to be careful with this sort of stuff as well. The mobs don't jump on you from above. You never know what's around the next corner. Is that anything good? Do I need... probably don't need the gunpowder. I'm going to pick that up and then get that apple. Yeah, okay. Cool. So I can't get that right now. I've run out of inventory space again. Actually don't need those either. We're in a deep slate level of the mines here, so... But you see, that keeps making me... I keep thinking there's lag, but it's just me getting stuck on dripstones. So we just come through here and we'll just grab some water if we're allowed to. Where is it? Give me the water, please. There we go. And we've got no inventory space for that, so we'll just come over here and we'll craft ourselves some chests as well. Did just hear a witch. I'm going to choose to ignore that. And that's that piece dealt with. Then you need to get a water source, which we've got because we've got 2 buckets. And we will create our water source, I think, over here. Now we've got infinite water. And then your next stage is you strip all of this area out. And you would work out what's the height of the spider spawners. So these ones are all pretty much on the same height, apart from this one that is one further down than the rest, which is not an issue. But what it does mean is that this will be the bottom one. So what I'm going to try, and this is a new technique, is I'm actually going to have this happen. So I'm wondering, will it be possible for me to have the farm like this, where the spiders just spawn on top of the spawners and just like slide towards the player basically. We do have a space back there where they could spawn, but I don't think they should spawn in there because it's light. I think even with the spawner active, it will prefer spaces where it's dark. I hope that's right. I'm not sure. So yeah, my thinking is we'll have water there and the spiders can fall into this area, and we'll have water on that as well. The spiders can pour over to here. And we will, as regularly as possible, get ourselves good pickaxe. Let's get ourselves a good pickaxe. I don't really feel like doing that over and over again with the stone tools because that is incredibly frustrating. It takes so long. But we'll get to anyway. Yeah, so my thinking now is we give the spiders some room. We are actually going to save the iron pickaxes for later because I just feel like I'm going to need them. And we'll pour the water in here. Spiders will come down from that area, pour into here. We should be able to get a lot of XP quite quickly doing this. Okay, so we want the spiders to come down here. This. I don't think they're going to spawn there. So they'll slide down here. And we'll block this up as well. And this is a very basic way of doing it. You can make more advanced stuff, but literally if you look, I'm only on day 11 of this world, so I do not have the resources to make this more advanced right now. So spiders are going to spawn in here and in there. They're going to come down into this area. And I think we want to funnel them around into a central location where we'll kill them. And I think because of that, where that is and where these are, it's probably sensible that they'll be funneled towards here. So we'll try and mine this area out. And you know what? I'm going to use an iron pickaxe. Why not treat yourself? So much quicker. I might even be encouraged to use a gold one. Just because it is so much easier. Like, it's so much quicker. I know they break really easily, I get that, but for what I'm doing this early game, might as well. Yeah, it was a lot easier, wasn't it? And now we've got that space. I need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I actually need to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the spiders are going to come to here. And then we want to drop them down. Probably actually want to drop them down. Maybe want to actually have that go up. Yeah, so we want a spider tube here. That should be a good spider tube. The spiders will come down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then they'll flow down there. And yeah, we're going to get them all pretty much going in the same area. hopefully that will do it. That will be sufficient spiderage. Sufficient space for them to move. And what you want to do is you want to get torches there as well. Very important to get these. So I'm going to refill the water now. I don't remember where I did it. Where's the water live? Is it over here? Nope. Where is it? Is it here? There it is. Yeah, so your water comes out here. If I punch those torches out, spiders will start to spawn. They'll come down that tube. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could have done that, but yeah. And now we want these ones to be something as well, and this is going to be quite a pain to do because we're going to get rid of the wood. We're going to get rid of the cobwebs. But my thinking is we bring them this way from here. Because this is where you need to stand to activate all the spawners. So I have to have the spiders move to one place. I think I want the spiders to land here so I can hit them. Which have to be right here. So the spiders have to flow down this direction. Tempted. Can't help myself. I love Clopper. Clopper is good. That's a big one. I don't think I need all of it right now. But I'm glad we have it. Okay, so spiders will flow down here. And we'll flow into that space there where we can hit. So I will stand here in this gap. And punch spiders. I wish we had armadillos down here, because armadillos would have been really useful. Because spiders are scared of them. That's a new noise. Cool. Okay, so spiders are going to slide down here. And they're going to join these ones. I think what we want to do is get maybe fence gates to do this bit, because we could just maybe do that. We'll get some fence gates. 6 oak fence gates should be enough. So I'll have the water here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't give it time enough for them to spawn. You know, this isn't the most efficient because you really want to have the whole area open for them all to spawn. Because if they can't spawn, they just won't. And sometimes they might spawn. There's a chance they'll spawn back here. They really shouldn't, because that area is lit up. They should just spawn in the dark bits. But we'll see whether that happens or not. 6, 7. I think that's probably fine. We'll just have, like, we'll have a channel here, for example. Where we can hurt spiders. So they'll flow. Spiders will come into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I actually think it's fine to do that, maybe? I'm not sure. But my idea is to try and get these water streams to connect to each other. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it'll probably be fine. We'll just see what that water does. Let's go get some more. Where the hell is the water? It's back here now, isn't it? I knew it. So if I just come over here, we place that there, what happens here? Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's probably fine actually. I don't know why it's not gone to 8. Yeah, look at that, that's different. We'll get some more water again. Okay, so we will just have that. That comes out to here. There we go. So now that goes to that area, and then I think what we want is possibly to bump the spiders up a bit, maybe? I don't know how to do that, but we could use fences, I guess. We can use fences. So here we want a little tunnel for the spiders, but I've just got to work out how to get them to move up. I think we have to possibly block those off for now. So you want them to come down here. You want them to flow down. So then they kind of get stuck here. Yeah, that's right. So the little spiders will get on that. They'll get bumped up. And then we can have the oak fence gates here, and then if you're a little spider, you're going to get pushed up by the water stream, essentially. So let's pretend I'm a little spider now. I'm not touching any of the keys, and I've been pushed up, yeah. And then if another spider comes, that'll bump me up a little bit more. That's perfect. And then here, we need to fill this gap in. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. That drops down. And then you want to push all the spiders in that direction. So in here you want to bump them up again. Maybe in that area. Yeah, we'll bump them up here. So here, do that. Spiders are going to get pushed up. Like that thing, perfect. I'll just break that for a second because I want to get those blocks. So the spiders are going to get pushed over there into this next bit where there's one of these, like that. So they go over there, and then we need to get the buckets again. This bit. Gotta be very careful here that this stays lit up. Be super careful, because if this starts getting spiders in it, then I'm just gonna get jumped and just immediately killed. So yeah, gotta be super careful. But I think that and that's flying right. Drops the spiders down. Spiders go in here. They go into this bit. And they go into the kill chamber, which is going to be around about here, and I punch the spiders to death and they die. Perfect. And now we need to figure out these ones, how these ones are going to work. So I think pretty much the same story. We want to have the spiders falling towards a certain area. We need to get a few more fence gates, I think. Get maybe 2 more. And then we'll just place them right here. The boards can come out to this. Spiders will plop into there. And now we have this space where the spiders are going to plop into this bit here. And we're going to be very careful to keep this place lit up from the top. And the spiders are going to come up, and the water should meet here, is where we want them to be. Then we hit them and they die. That's our goal. And yeah, so I think this is going to work. So you stand right here, and you want to be hitting the spiders. So what you really want is, in this area, to have a fence, and then, super important, you need to actually have a slab there, because the spiders are so small. So now no mob will fit through there, because that's actually 1.5 blocks tall. No mob can fit through there, but you can hit them. You can do this. So that's fine. That should work. So now I want the spiders to sort of travel into this channel here. So I'm thinking we actually probably wanted to do that. So we'll just move these back by one. So these actually go here. Okay, so the spiders... Oh, Enderman. So the spiders will get pushed down here into that area there where we've got a tube that's going to bump them up into this area where we can hit them some more with sticks. So now we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they're all just going to get stuck in that area. You can just beat them up. So I think we then need to get 4 buttons, and button goes there and a button goes there. Wait, no, maybe not. Maybe the buttons just go here. Yeah. I think that'll work. Okay, and the spiders are going to get here, and they're going to get punched. And then we want to have a water stream up here that leads to this area, so we need to now have something like, not that, something like this. I think. This is quite difficult to figure out. I got this last bit. So yeah, you just need to kind of like work with the terrain rather than against it. I'm going to try and get a few more of those. I think we only need 2 more. So yeah, I need to get the water now to move the spiders. You know what, I'm going to change that. I'm going to actually change this. So this is, yeah, that's like 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to actually get rid of these here. So hear me out, I have an idea for this. So that water's a bit bugged at the moment. It's not really working how you want it to. Get rid of that, get rid of these. And you'll see that's coming down there. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make myself a bed down here, because I've just realised that's a thing I can do. Make myself a nice little bed for the sake of safety. And we'll create a blue bed. So now I've got a spawn point if things go bad. But yeah, water's coming down here. I don't need these anymore, because that's now 8 long. So then in this area, we want to have the fence gates are actually going to be like this. Spiders come this way. They drop into that. And we actually probably want them to get pushed into that area. We can push them into here. And then we need to be really careful how we do this. So I'm thinking get them up to there. But how do I do that? So I need water flowing to there, and then So we need water there. That's wrong, isn't it? We need water here. We need water there as well. So yeah, it's actually starting to get quite difficult to navigate the spiders and how we're going to get them to behave. So I stand here and I really want to be able to hit the spiders in this area. So you just stand there and you just hit them and they die. We'll put hoppers there eventually. Right now we don't need them, so we just hit them, they die, and then we need to get them up to this area as well with that. I think what we're doing here probably doesn't work. We need to maybe change these water bits. So I think what we need to do is have the water be up that high. So I might need to do the fence gates again, maybe? I really don't want to do the fence gates again, but I think that might be necessary just to bump them up to here, because if I can just like get those and then so spider will bump up to here. Yeah, we need to get a few more fence gates, that's fine. Thing is, we are going to run out of mine shafts of steel wood from eventually, so this is one of those things where maybe a good idea to bring wood with you. We do have some mangrove, I think. Okay, so we'll craft 2 more of those, I think. No, 3 more, isn't it? Now we need 2 more buckets of water. And here we need, we need like 3 here as well, don't we? That is frustrating. I think maybe we could have, yeah, they do need to be fence gates. So it drops down. Two more. Run out of wood. Oh crap. Looks like we're using the mangrove logs for now that we had from earlier. It's fine. So the spiders will come down there, drop into that area, and they get bumped up. Or you can hurt them. Could have brought that whole thing down, but I don't know if it would have worked. Might have done. Let's actually see. God damn it. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? This is irritating me. That can go there. We'll just. Oh my god. Nothing is going right. Nothing. I think this will be fine. I think probably want to just do that for now, so we'll have that one like this. Drop them into there. That was weird. Why did I do that? So now we want to have this, and to be honest, I don't think I need to get rid of them. I think what I need to do is do that. It's going to happen eventually, wasn't it? And here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we've got. That's going to annoy the hell out of me. That needs something doing to it, but I don't know what. Could make that tube one wider there. Give the spiders more room to spawn, but I really don't feel like it. I'm just gonna do that and hope that they spawn in there. And then yeah, hope that they spawn in basically. That should. Now if I'm stood there, spiders should come into this gap and immediately get killed. So I've got to be very careful now with this. I've got to get through this area. I'm going to put a door there just in case things start to get a bit brutal. I can come in and out. So I've got to go through this now. This is going to be a nightmare. This is genuinely going to be really horrible, isn't it? So I've got to give these spider spawners room to actually do their thing, and I think I'm probably going to want to escape at various points. I'm going to try to do that now. Any more torches there? Doesn't look like. Whoa! Okay, we got spiders. It does seem that it does seem to be spawning them. Yep, he looks quite angry. Okay, next step is in here, I think. It's a few spiders, yeah. Seems to be working. But now I've got to get round to the other bit to turn those torches off, so I guess I don't really know how to do that. I actually don't know how to do that. Yeah, so it is working. See, he tried to get out then. Okay, so those bits are done. I think the best way of doing this is just mining through now. And by that I think I mean it's the only way to do this. So I don't think any other way is going to work. We're just going to get jumped by spiders any other way. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Okay, I've got to do some mining now. This is right across from here, so 2118 is where I want to be. 1, 2, 3. Means we go back to 2115 in a minute. That looks good. Then I just need to make sure I've got this right. There we go. So there's one torch. There's the other torch. Do we have another iron pickaxe? No, but we could get one. Let's treat ourselves. While we're here, might as well. Okay, so punch that out. That looks nice and dark. Oh, there's some light coming through there. Oh, I'm going to choose to ignore that. Now we can go back home now. Spiders are only spawning in the dark areas. There should be a lot of them now. We've now got 4 spawners active. So that is how you do it. That is how you make an early game spider spawner. Spider farm. You get some spider spawners, You add the water. That kind of isn't working perfectly, but early game, it'll do. Like, I've got to 14 levels doing this. You know, it's not too bad. And you also want to do something like this, so you get stuck in the crouching position and you're not constantly having to hold a crouch. Look at all that XP. Delicious XP. Very good easy game, early game XP farm. Provided you find the spider spawners, but I got lucky because I literally, look at my coordinates, we spawned at around about 0, 0. I was looking for a cherry grove biome and I fell into, well, I found a cave network with a mine shaft in it, just exposed to the open air. And I thought, yeah, I'll live here for a while. About 25 minutes, half an hour in, I found this thing. I'm pretty happy with it. Ooh, iron. Got no room in my inventory for it. But now we've got absolutely loads of wool forever. We don't need the spider eyes or wool, we're really just doing this for the experience now. The wool's quite nice, to be honest. Because you can also, when you get a village, you can trade a wool with a shepherd. That's not good news. How did he hit me? He shouldn't have been able to hit me then. Oh, sometimes you'll occasionally get spiders in here as well. Oh, that must have been a Spocky. That must have been a spider jockey. Yeah, they are actually getting to nibble me, aren't they? Well, that's okay. You usually would have an extra pole, an extra block there. But yeah, you get the occasional spider jockey as well. Fun. I would actually quite like to have those items, but we're going to live without them. That's how you do it. Look at the amount of spiders we're getting. So many of them. And then, you know, one other thing you could do is you dig a big hole and have some dripstone at the bottom of hoppers on top. And you wouldn't get the XP, but you just get loads and loads of string over time. The only issue is if you don't have mending, this will chew through your sword. Because you're killing a lot of mobs. Look, like, I mean, that was damage to begin with, but the point still stands. So now, I've not got a house on this world, but I have walked 6,000 blocks and built a spider farm. I think that's pretty on brand. Thank you for watching this completely unedited video, which is quite long, of me just walking around and being scared of spiders. I'll catch you in the next one.